Mo da 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 mo. Summer season, aka the time when the heat becomes unbearable and most of our employers melt like the lazy bunch of white people they are. Mimicking this, not a lot of animes were even made this time, which in some ways is pretty great, actually. Here's hoping there's going to be a gap once I'm done with them so that I can talk about other stuff. So, the first on our list is the first season of Rising of the Shield Hero, which, to put it bluntly, was very underwhelming, especially right after Demon Slayer. In no way I was really worried if the main hero will succeed or fail in his quest, and whenever they were doing something interesting or intriguing, nope, back to the scheduled programming we go. I think the biggest case for this was the part where Raftalia first got kidnapped, then she was vulnerable and shit, but she got a katana stuck to her, and back to the status quo we go. Slice that blue-haired fuck in half while you're at it. The graphics have gotten slightly worse. Once again, it's the eyes that look in different directions that ruin it for me. The 3D graphics for the giant turtle of doom is actually pretty neat. It looks like the graphics you could see in some cheap paleo documentary of the early 2000s, which isn't really even that much of a jab at the graphical quality. The biggest thing I liked about this show was definitely the music. From the opening to the cool sax music playing, it was a joy to listen to. Oh, and the main villain has the voice and mannerisms that I personally would want to voice act. And that's about it, really. Unimpressed, but the music was nice. And as for the Requiem for the Rose King, the rock star, I'm really at a loss for words here. Less because I was impressed, and more so because I was thoroughly unimpressed. Oh, the show is still good, alright. I still stand for most of what I've said in the first ramble about it, and that's kinda the issue here. It's kinda the same issue I have with prequels, and that once you know how it all ends, it kinda starts being boring to watch. Well, that's a weird view to have as someone who likes to dabble in historical matters. Yes, but it has kinda the same roots as people's aversion to spoilers. The joy of discovery is a novelty, and knowing something removes it, so instead of trying to discover, I'm waiting for something to happen, and that muddies the impression. Like watching it, I felt that the show was rushing some scenes a bit, but is it really true, or was I just subconsciously wanting the show to just get on with it since I've read Shakespeare and know how the story will inevitably end? Otherwise, most of my opinions of the first half of the show still holds. It's still a pretty decent tragedy, all things considered, which is a good thing. And that's all she wrote for today. Stay tuned for the interseasonals, where we slowly but surely start to wrap up all the weird bullshit you people have ordered me over the years.